My name's Jace. I play music in bands.
What bands? What bands?
Well, let's see. I play drums in a band called King God. I also played drums in a band called Molotov. And I play guitar in a band called Deprivation. And I play bass in a band called Hema Takija. And I also play bass in a band called Swiss Army Cheerleader.
That's a lot.
I know.
What's your favorite instrument to play? If you have one.
In general, it's probably drums. Like, I've played drums for the longest, and I've like worked the most on like getting really good at drums. But right now, I'm like trying to like get better at bass and guitar. So like I'm having the most fun playing those right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I'm most comfortable like with the drum kits.
Do you have like a favorite project that you've worked on or you're working on?
Right now I'm really excited for Hema Takija because we're playing this like big fest in Dallas called Texas Grind Fest. And yeah, some of my favorite bands are playing that, so I'm just like really excited for that band just because, I don't know, we're gonna play a really fun show. And the music is really crazy. I've never played anything that fast and like complicated.
That's nice. What'd you get? What's your order? What's your order?
This is the Impossible Whopper. You guys got it for me. I forgot that I told anyone that, so it was a really pleasant surprise. Let me try it. It's good. It just.
Let's go from 1 to 10. Let's go from 1 to 10.
I need to take one more bite. I didn't get the tomato on it. Those are like in like 8.5.
8.5? What would make it better? What would be better?
Okay. I'd only had the Impossible Whopper once before I said that.
Really?
And I remember it being more crispy. The burger was way more crispy.
Maybe it's good.
It's a little softer right now.
Yeah. Maybe it's because it's a 7-Eleven Burger King.
Sure, there's a 7-Eleven outside the window. It's connected.
Yeah.
I picked a random Burger King for this interview, so.
So, what's like your craziest live show experience, would you say? Do you have one?
I mean, dude, I don't know. I think like the craziest show I ever played was a Halloween show with Molotov at Toten House. She was there. Looked over.
I played it too.
That was really, I think everyone like was enjoying that the most. I feel like that's a good gauge of like how good the show is. If people enjoy it, because I feel like I've played better before, like I've put on a better show before, but that one was just so fun. We were all in costumes, and like everyone there like watching was in costumes, and I don't know, it's so small in the indoor Toten House like area, so people are just like falling over each other, and that's like the best kind of show to me is when people just like they try to look cool in the pit but like they can't because it's like so small, so everyone's just like jumping everywhere. Like, yeah, that was just really crazy and like a chaotic show, I think. But yeah, nothing really interesting happens during shows. But if you're watching this, do something. Come to one of my shows and do something weird. Do something really fucked up to me. Like do something crazy that like no one would expect.
Okay. Do you remember your first ever show?
Yeah. Yeah, my first show was with this really bad band called Seventh Heaven. Yeah, that was horrible, honestly. It was like, I don't even know how to explain. It was like emo, it was like metalcore, it was like some weird, I don't even know what the fuck we were doing. And I don't know, some shit happened, you know, like relating to like pedophilia and like racism. So I do think, yeah, I could have had a better like first show experience.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of crazy. I didn't want to be associated with that. But it was at Electric Church. I think I would consider that the first real show, like the original Electric Church. So that was a pretty cool place. I was happy that it was there.
Yeah. How would you say that your music has like evolved since then?
Well, at the time I wasn't familiar with like grindcore, but now that's like my favorite thing ever. It's like, I don't know, it's like, there's people right there, that's the window. I don't know, I mean, I used to be really into like sludge when I started playing like music, and now I'm just like, I just want to play as fast as possible, and it's kind of fun because it's like a struggle playing as fast as you can, because you're always trying to push the limit, so it's always like competitive with myself, like if I can play faster.
Do you think that like the music you liked before, like the sludge, has like influenced how you play now? Or no?
I think probably, yeah. I mean, that kind of introduced me to like heavy music in general. I think some of the aspects of it that aren't like slow, I still think about. And I was really into like Boris, like Bong Ripper, I don't know, just bands that have like really beautiful parts sometimes. So I still think about that, and I'd like to incorporate that sometime into the music I play now.
What type of music do you think like got you into the music?
It's kind of weird, but like Bosch, you know, they're not like grind or anything, but they have some like parts, you know, they have like grind parts, and it's like, I don't know, I used to just be obsessed with Bosch, and I think their music, like those faster parts that they played, like I just wanted more of that. And then I definitely got into these bands from Portland, like the Portland scene, Big Dust, Bohemian, like Family Vacation. Those bands, that was what really had me like really interested in grind. And then what put the nail in the coffin? If you're watching this, listen to this album, Sniping Pigs by Plutocracy. I think that's the best album anyone's ever made. It's so good. It's a perfect grind album. And that was like what told me like I need to play this music forever. So yeah.
That's nice. What do you think, like, how do you play like differently that like sets like you apart than like the other people play?
I mean, I think it's different in each of my bands. In Deprivation, I play guitar, and I'm not like crazy experienced with guitar. Like, I've kind of always on and off played my whole life, but I don't have much like skill or like chops or anything. So like like the riffs I write and stuff, I'm thinking more of like Austin punk, like Glue and Water, and like old stuff like the Dicks and like Big Boys, or just Texas stuff in general, like Fearless Iranians from Hell, just stuff like that. Like I feel like they have a certain like Texas feel to their like riffs and stuff. And I mean, there is a lot of grind in Texas, but compared to like other states, I don't know. Especially like Austin, it's kind of like there's only a few. You know, you can name them all on one hand. So I think it's cool to try to incorporate that like Texas feel from some of those like Texas like punk bands, because I don't know, it's just different. Like if you listen like their riffs, you can just tell that they're like they all sound like kind of similar. So yeah.
It's really cool. How what is like the writing process like when you're making music, or do you just kind of like what's it like?
I mean, for Pain God, sometimes we're just like let's put this part here, let's put this part here, and like try to make it as short as possible and as like complicated as possible, like in a punk way, not in like a like technical death metal way where it's like, you know, I'm gonna put a triplet here and like, you know, whatever. Like I try to like, where it's like DB here, but only for like 2 seconds when we do this. But a lot of the times Blaine writes all those himself, so like half of the demo it's like all Blaine, like he wrote all the drums and stuff. And I just like learn how to play it sometimes, which is why some of the stuff is so weird because he doesn't really know how to play the drums that well. So when he writes them, it's like, this is some weird shit. So I really enjoy playing it.
Yeah.
Like in Deprivation, I don't know. We just kind of collaboratively do it. We recently we have a new bassist, Alicia. She's like so good. Like she's so much better of a musician than me, and she has so much riff knowledge. And her riffs are kind of like deathy, kind of like death metal feel. And all the riffs I write are like super like shitty punk riffs. So like our new music, even though we haven't put out any music yet, like some of the newer stuff that we're writing, we're gonna put out together with it. Like some of the riffs that she writes are so like heavy and like more like complex and stuff I write. So you know, I think all the different influences in that band make that kind of interesting.
That's really cool. Do you have any advice for people wanting to start like a grind band or just like any band in general?
Do a lot, like do as much as you can, but I don't mean like post as much as you can or talk about your band as much as you can. I mean like play as many shows as you can, like make as much music as you can, practice as much as you can. I think especially if you're like still in high school or something, like you have so much free time, and like use it to your advantage, because like I mean even just like as a young adult, like after you know graduate, just like keep going. And if you're making like shitty music, like it doesn't matter, like just keep making it, because like it'll get good if you like try hard enough. And yeah, I don't know, like don't worry about like how people see you, or like, you know, if you look cool enough online. Like just like focus on what you enjoy playing, and if you like are having fun like playing the actual music, and do it with people that you love, like, do it with your friends, like just like try to, I mean, I don't know, like you have to really, I don't know what I'm saying, just like connect with people. Like that's like the best part about music. So just do a lot.
That's nice. In some previous interviews we had with you, you said you liked X-Men. Can you elaborate on that a little bit more?
Yeah, I love X-Men. X-Men is, I mean, I like all like Marvel stuff, but X-Men is like the coolest, because they're these like ultra liberal, like it's, I don't know, it's crazy. Like other Marvel characters, it's hard to explain. If you like X-Men, you know that it's different than other superheroes. They have like the most aura. They're sick. And so many of the movies I love, like diehard comic fans hate on all of them. Like my favorite movie ever is Logan. I fucking love that movie because it's just so sick and it's so awesome. And their uniforms and shit, like something about it just appeals to my brain. It's the same thing with Dragon Ball. I've actually never, I mean, I've watched like a few episodes of it. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball, but something about those like big shirtless men, they're like spiky hair, and when they like go into the sky and there's like fire around them, like there's something about it that sometimes your brain just like is like, that's the sickest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. You also said that you liked musical theater. How does that, like pretty different than grinding? Or maybe it's not.
It is.
How does that, like...
I mean, like, the way I love musical theater, it's like, it's nothing like the way I like grind. It's like a completely different thing. And I feel like people that are only into like one kind of music like that, they don't understand that you have to listen to music in different ways. You have to take different things from it. I mean, I don't know. When I say musical theater, like my favorite is like Sondheim stuff. Like the way he writes music, it's like you have to take similarities to get into stuff. Like the way he writes music, it's like how Power Violence sounds, where there's like nothing stays the same. Like for like more than a bar. It's just like it's so interesting to listen to, and I don't know. I think there's value to all music. Some of it is just like has never interested me, but I don't know. I think you should listen if you don't know anything about musical theater and you have a slight interest. You should watch the original Into the Woods Pro Shot. That's an amazing musical. The original Sweeney Todd Pro Shot. That's a really great musical. I don't know. I don't have any other recommendations because I don't think I'm well versed in it enough. But it's something I really enjoy. So.
How'd you get into like that? I guess you just kind of said.
I mean, yeah. When I was little, I actually used to be a child actor. I used to be in like commercials and stuff. You should look up on YouTube Bleacher short film. It was a short film I was in when I was little. It was fire, I think. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. And then like I did theater in high school, which kept me into it, I think. But I definitely like Hamilton when like 5th grade. Hamilton was the shit. Like that really got me really into it. But yeah.
You're
Red.
Can we get you in the interview?
Sure.
You like
Why not? You can sit.
Weird.
Okay. We can all sit.
Yes. Let me move my. Okay. Hey, I'm Emma. Sorry. What do you do? What have you done?
I play bass in Molotov. Well, I guess play because we're playing a show soon in August for Lily's birthday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's like pretty much the extent of my musical career.
You played bass for Slob.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did. I learned this set, but it was so rushed for me because I was terrible at practicing and I was like so messy. So honestly, thanks to Slob for putting up with that. But they wouldn't get it, so it's cool.
It was really good. It was really cool when she did that.
Yeah, and y'all play together. How was that? What was that like?
Well, I first joined Molotov when he kicked out his old bassist, or like they kind of like let go of their old bassist because he was. Anyways, I became the new bassist because I was just sitting in on their practices and
Diddy.
it was really fun.
He was the Diddy of the Austin, Texas music scene.
Yeah, I guess so. And then I was the new bassist after that.
Yeah, she did really good at first. She didn't know anything about that kind of music really, but I don't know. I feel like you practiced a lot and like I don't know. It was kind of unexpected for me that you joined because like you were so like into it, and I was like, I know you fucked with this, but
Yeah, I've always like had I don't know, I've always like kind of liked in hardcore music, but like I was never into grime or power violence, and then he kind of like introduced me to some bands that I got into. But yeah, I already played guitar too, so like picking up bass wasn't too hard. I just like kind of didn't know what I was doing, and also like the songs were pretty fun.
That's really
yeah, the songs were all like 30 seconds. So.
Yeah.
That's really cool. You said like y'all have something coming up where y'all are playing again.
Yes, I don't know what day it's supposed to be.
It's August 8th.
Okay, August 8th, it's for Lola's birthday, which is Cole, our guitarist's girlfriend.
Are you all excited?
Yes.
Yeah. There's gonna be some new music.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever put it out,
Yeah.
but we'll play it live, so that might be the only chance to ever hear that music. But yeah, we'll play all the.
Be there.
I don't even know if we're gonna play any more shows after that, honestly.
Yeah, maybe not.
Molotov was like toast, but maybe just come back. I don't know.
Maybe.
If there's a good show, if there's a really good show, maybe we'll play it if you let us know.
Yeah.
You heard that. Sorry. I'm running out of questions.
Okay.
expected? Like, did y'all think y'all would ever play again? Like, did y'all
No.
Or was it like
No.
something that came up?
No, I didn't think we would ever again.
Yeah, I don't think we would.
I mean, I'm glad to do it once for sure, but I think, like, I don't know, because I wrote a lot of the stuff in Molotov, so I can say it's like, I think a lot of the new stuff that I play in different bands is a lot better than that. So I'm like, I'm not super like eager to keep playing that music, but I know a lot of people like it. You know, more people like that than some of the other stuff I've been doing, which I get because it's like, I don't know, you're always gonna be critical of yourself. But I mean, like, if there's ever a cool show, I'm sure we could, you know, figure it out and maybe play it. But
Is there,
I don't know.
yeah, I'm sorry. Is there like a reason why y'all stopped playing, or is it just like you grew up and you're like you wanted to do something else?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it kind of. I mean, there was like the last like 3 shows or something we played were just like, it's just like, I don't know, it was just kind of like going to work. It was just, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, I guess we had practice before. I guess we had to go play the show. And it's
Yeah. Like the dynamic was not like.
like, yeah, kind of, it died down.
I don't know.
But I mean, nothing bad. There wasn't anything like, there wasn't any drama or anything. But yeah, I mean, like, Cole and Balin, they're in Bosch, so, you know, I mean, everyone knows that, but I mean, you know, like, everyone is still playing music within the band, so, you know, they're also doing cool stuff that's probably, like, better than Molotov, but I mean, yeah, I think this is something fun, like, just playing this one show.
Is there anything like you're working on?
I mean, I play guitar and I'm kind of like into writing folk music right now, or like I have been for a while. So I'm just like experimenting with stuff. I don't know, I haven't worked with other people on stuff like that, but like I might work with Ace on something, or like just like mess around with play something. I don't know.
Do you think you'd like release any of that music?
Maybe. I have like in the past, but I deleted it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's or something. And I've like worked, kind of like played music or just like jammed a little bit with like Isaiah, who was our old vocalist, and Cole, who was our guitarist, so, and Ace actually. Like that was how we first kind of like became friends. We just like jammed together, and it was like bad indie rock music. But yeah.
Do you think you like the old look and like what you were doing in Molotov, or is it like just different?
It's just different, but I mean, I probably do like it more because it's just like my main, like,
Yeah.
probably my favorite genre. But yeah. What are you showing? Oh my god. Cut that out.
Is there anything like y'all have? Anything upcoming? Anything interesting in either of y'all's lives?
I don't know.
You have a lot of like shows coming up.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when this is gonna come out, but August 10th, I'm putting out a compilation for a bunch of grind bands over Texas. And there's a release show at Mohawk at like 2 p.m. Where you can like buy copies of that. That's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna play that show with my band Deprivation, so come to that if you're not doing anything at 2 p.m. on Sunday.